Hey everybody, I'm Andy the Kenworth Guy. Thanks for coming by the channel today. I'm here at Inland Truck and Equipment in Winnipeg. If you are new to this channel and you would like to see more Kenworth trucks, please subscribe. You can also check out all my social media on all of our other websites up here, just going to thekenworthguy.com. But let's dive into this beautiful brand new 2023 Kenworth W900L. Here it is. Here it is. So this is a sold unit, sold to my good friends at Morgan Fuels. They they're a dealer for Esso fuels, and they supply the Manitoba and Northwestern Ontario region fuel to a lot of my customers, and I'm happy to have them as one of my customers. So Steve, Daryl, Max, Morgan, Lou, Morgan, all the crew over there, thank you so much for choosing Inland for your new Kenworth truck. So this is a 2023 W900L, one of several I've sold. As far as the specs, we've done a few modifications after the fact, but very factory as far as how this truck is set up. We have the Hurd moose bumper out front here, the Defender 4 post. So this is a heavy duty bumper. Keep all those nasty animals off the front end of the truck. Beautiful shade of red. We order the truck with a 14.6 front axle in a wide track configuration, 22.5 tires up front. We have the fully painted side chassis here. So we got this closure panel is painted, and you get that nice Kenworth bug right to the hood right there. As far as down here, we have the diamond plate checker toolbox with the batteries inside, and then we have the painted end caps. We have the def tank cover right there that's chrome or polished, and then we have the fuel tanks right here. Those are the 7-inch straps that are polished along with the polished fuel tanks themselves. So that's 100 gallons. So this bad boy right here, this is the product pump. So this truck will be hauling a Subaru, hauling fuel around. So this is part of the pump equipment, along with all the connections here to load or offload the material off the trailer. This truck is ordered with the New Way suspension, so it's got that heavy duty 46,000 pound suspension, and we're on 22.5s on the back here as well with the polished rims. Heavy duty frame rail, it's a 10 3/4 rail. And this is 46,000 Meritor rear axles. The gear ratio is the 391. And then as far as the brakes, we have drum brakes on this truck all the way around. So this truck is going to be going on highway, off highway, winter roads possibly. And so it's kind of built for various applications, various locations, so it can handle whatever is being thrown at it. Down here, some additional pumping equipment. I don't know what does what. I'm not even going to get into that, but the guys at National Energy here in Winnipeg hooked all that up for them. Here's another control for the trailer, connections, all this stuff to do with that. Again, I'm not going to get into talking about that because I'm not sure what it all does. As far as the truck here, we have a solid back wall with access steps on both sides. The steps are located on the fuel tanks on both sides, which makes it a nice compact configuration with a 244-inch wheelbase, maximizing fuel, but minimizing wheelbase so that they can get under the maximum overall length required for the region up here. As far as this side here, we have the emergency door with the window, and you can kind of see through. It's straight all the way through. We got windows and bunk doors in both sides. Dual exhaust, and we got the 15-inch air cleaners with the easy access bolts that are mounted on the outside right there. We got the moto mirrors both sides as well, factory visor, and the roof lights up top along with the air horns. This is kind of the traditional W900 setup that I've built over the years. Let's take a second here to open up the hood, and I'll show you guys how easy this bumper is to open. So you just take out the big pin, and then there is a slam latch right here. You just kind of pull back on that thing right there, and then it just drops down nice and easy like. It is cold. The weather is starting to turn. Winter is on the way. We had our first little skiff of snow that stuck around for more than a couple hours. Stayed for a couple of days, but now it's gone. Actually, a little bit of snow was on this truck, and it that's why it's looking a little dusty. It snowed on the truck, and then it melted, and yeah, winter, it's coming. Gotta love it. Or no, you don't have to love it. I don't like the cold. Anyhow, this is the Cummins X15 Performance Series. It is a 565 1850 torque. You'll notice something a little different in this area here. It says air shut-off device. So this is there is a switch on the dash to basically shut the air to the intake to the engine. So basically that is going to starve the engine from air if it ever gets into a runaway situation, which is a lot of fuel trucks or oil field trucks need to have some function, and that is a factory option. So that's a nice little thing that we can do right at the factory. We got the boost terminals right there. We have the air fill right there. We got the Packard fuel heated water separator, and then the power steering filter along with the reservoir. Some fuses and relays along with your washer fluid right up on that side. Let's go around the other side and check things out. So over here we have turbo hot side. We have the Webasto heater. This was installed after the fact. So that's what we got going on down there. And I want to get out of this cold here and go inside this truck and show you around in there. So let's move this tour on the inside. All right. Whew, that's chilly. It's just the wind that's killing you. It's cold. All right, so we are just stepping up into the truck here, and I'll show you what we got on the dash. So we have a full dash here with this 4-post or four I guess gauges could go in there, and that is to, you can basically put this panel right in that place. So you can install, you know, in this case, the Webasto heater controller unit is there. You can put PTO switches or whatever. So that's where we located that one there. Up above, we have the pre-wire for a CB radio. And then we have the red interior with the Splendor design up above there. So down below here, we have your doors down there. And then up here is your interior lighting switches, engine fan, PTO switch, and then exterior lights right there. So across we have almost a full switch count right there. So we got full locking differentials, air suspension dump, cruise control jakes, your hazards, fifth wheel slide. There is that engine guillotine there. So that is for your positive air shutdown right there. We're talking about under the hood, and then there's a tester to kind of sweep that. As far as the transmission, we have a 18-speed manual transmission in here. And as far as the dash goes, it is the gray dash. Now the seats, we put these coverall seats, which I really like. They're a really good seat cover. They don't slide around, so it's a lot more durable in my opinion, and they do a pretty good job. We have a rubber floor all throughout. And in the back of the bunk here, we have the shelves down below here, some storage. We have open up above here. There is no upper bunk option as it's not available on this configuration of cab. And then down below here we have a aftermarket installed inverter and some more storage. There's a Webasto heater for the bunk, and then your fan controls for the bunk when the truck is running. You can turn AC or heat on right there. All right, so there is a very quick tour on this W900L. Again, a big thank you to everybody over at Morgan Fuels for purchasing this truck. I sure appreciate the long-time relationship that we have developed over the years. If you want to subscribe, please do that. If you want to check out my social media, you can click up here, like I said earlier in the video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, have yourself the world's best day.